I don't know, I'm scared to put this on YouTube, but this is for the girls. Like, I love you guys. I want you guys to be happy and have everything in a marriage. I want you guys to feel the best. I want you to feel like a princess every day. Like, you are a little princess. Hey guys, if you love our content and want to continue to support us, please join our page and become a member of our YouTube. This is our merch store. If you want to go ahead and check that out, the link is in the description. These are all of our merch. So gorgeous, I know. I personally have the face mask and we're currently coming up with some new merch for you. Also, please help us reach 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and here's our Patreon. Assalamu alaikum gang, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sheikha, and today sometimes we do challenges, sometimes we just sit here and talk. And if you know me for a long time, you know that I always post about my life. I love to post about my marriage. I love to just share with you guys the things that are dear to me and the things that I love, because I want to inspire you guys as well to make the most of your lives and appreciate every little thing that you have. On the typical post that I do, I usually super romanticize my life. I'm in love with my husband. I am so happy, alhamdulillah, in my marriage. Officially 3 years, like 2 weeks ago was our anniversary. Alhamdulillah, it's been 3 years that's been filled with just the best. The main thing that I want to talk about is a lot of people and a lot of you guys always ask me for marriage advice. Some of my Twitter friends suggested that I should make a YouTube video and talk about marriage. Be happy in your marriage, how to be content, how to not fight, blah, blah. Because I always talk about how me and my husband, we don't fight. Like, we have discussions. We don't always agree on everything, but we don't fight. Like, we never butt heads. And it's never that deep or serious. Like, we don't fight. We don't go like days without talking. None of that. Like, we don't do that. There's a trick to that. I'm not going to say that that's like naturally happening and we're like this freak of a couple. And I'm going to tell you guys like literally everything. Marriage isn't all glitz and glam. And someone commented on, like, I made one of my videos that I always make, you know, I was having fun with my husband in the snow. We were going for a hike. It was great. And it was cute, you know. And someone commented on this like 6-second video and was like, you're putting out harmful content for young people and for people who are married that don't know anything about marriage. And you're only putting the best parts of your marriage out there. And it's really harmful. You're sending a bad message. And I was like, I understand where the person is coming from, but I completely wholehearted disagree. Like, obviously I disagree because it was my video, you know, it's my page. This is the type of content that I put out there, but not because I'm being deceitful or I'm tricking you into thinking marriage is great. I think the opposite is happening. The whole world and society is constantly trying to push away this family structure, right? And pushing this narrative that for all times, like if you see like all old movies and series and everything, and everyone who's like, oh, the old wife, the ball and chain, like once you get married, you're done having sex. Once you get married, you're only going to be, you know, arguing and depressed, and she's not going to try for you anymore. He's not going to be romantic anymore. Like, this is the narrative that's out there about marriage. Like, marriage has a really bad rep. Can we like just be honest? And being on social media, seeing the state of the young men, majority of Muslim young men out here on TikTok and Instagram, and the things they're posting, you know, thirst traps in the gym, you know, they're covering their belly button, but everything else, yeah, I'm saying. But yet they're like, I want a wife that wears niqab, you know, and tawarruj this and zayuth that. And y'all are scaring each other away from marriage. And you have, you know, the girls as well on the other side doing crazy things. And I'm just like, so by me putting out there how great my marriage is, and look, if you follow Islam in your marriage, if you make it halal, if you do this, and if you don't live a life of free mixing with other people and blah blah blah, like, look how beautiful marriage and life can be when you're following Islamic rules, you know. And people are like, nah, this is harmful, you're only showing the good. And I'm like, well, look around you. We need the glitz and glam of marriage. Like, we need the good and the great part of marriage, because we have enough of the other stuff. 1, 2, I had, like, when I read the comment, I read it to my husband and I said, I feel bad because this person doesn't know that this is actually our real life relationship. This is how we are. Like, we are this couple. We never argue. And I told y'all I'm going to tell you the art of that. It's not for free that happens, because we both make the conscious decision that that's going to happen. We purposely don't fight with each other. We purposely think of what the other person wants. We consciously walk around in the house. If something isn't exactly to our liking, or the other person did or said something that's not that deep that you can just, fix yourself or whatever, it's whatever. Or like, we do things for each other that we know is going to make each other happy. Like, we constantly want each other to be happy because we love each other. We care about each other. We don't harp on things. We don't nag on things. But the most important reason why we get to do that is because the bottom line, we don't hurt each other. So if you're in a relationship where you're hurting each other, you're saying nasty things, you're doing, shady things in that relationship, then yeah, there's going to be a lot of hurt, pain, arguments. Things are going to come out of your mouths that isn't great and stuff like that. That's going to be detrimental, not right now in the moment, but also down the line. We don't have that because our bottom line is respect. Our bottom line is we both want this to work. We don't think it's just you have to do this and just I have to do this. We do everything together. And we're very, very traditional in the sense that he's the man of the house. He gets the last say. I obey my husband when he says something to me, but he doesn't ever disrespect me or go past a boundary of mine. He honors me to the highest. So that's why I don't have a problem to obey when he says something. I'm like, yes, of course, whatever you say, because it doesn't cost me anything. So a lot of people get, flinch when they hear the word obey your husband. A lot of men are terrible, and it makes it horrible to even think to obey them. And besides, I don't think y'all understand, I have paid my dues when it comes to relationships. I was married before. I am divorced. I'm a divorcee, remarried to another man. I was with somebody for almost 10 years. It was the worst relationship you could possibly think to exist. It could have ended really, really badly, and it almost did. But then it didn't, alhamdulillah. So, and the fact that I went on, have all this baggage from that horrible relationship that I was in, I almost brought that baggage onto my new husband. When I met my husband, I had only been single for a year and Muslim for a year. I was still healing when I met him. And I, took a lot of things out on him. I couldn't trust him. I couldn't this. I was very neurotic. I was scared. I was angry. A lot of things that I had inside that I hadn't let go from my previous situation. And I was scared that Stevie was going to be like that too towards me. But he was like, I'm not going anywhere. You're safe. I'm never going to hurt you. You're going to be okay. So just freaking chillax. And I was like, okay, cool. I think that was a few months into our relationship. And mind you, we were complete strangers. It's not like we knew each other from before. And then we got married and then we don't know each other, and we are getting married and we're moving in. 2 months ago, I saw your face for the first time, and now I'm living with you. We didn't know each other. So it took a little while to adjust, but we've paid our dues. So to say it's unfair that you're this happy, or it's unfair that you're putting this great image of marriage and your relationship out there, we worked on ourselves to get here. So much work went into this prior to even meeting each other. And when we met each other, we came together and worked at it. And now, alhamdulillah, we are seamless, because why? We didn't betray or hurt each other along the way. That's why. It's easy. And because I let him rule the house and home, and I'm sitting pretty, getting everything handed to me on a silver platter. because I am so super feminine and submissive with him, and he gets to just roam, you know, and be the king of the house, and that's how it should be. I can do all the things that I ask him to do for me. I could do it myself, but I don't, because I choose not to. I choose to sit here and be feminine and do my little feminine things that he absolutely adores me for. And then in turn, I absolutely adore him for being this masculine man who handles all our business, who helps me with anything that I need, who protects me and takes care of me and constantly reassures me. And that's the thing, like, you have to have this dynamic in order to have a successful marriage. If you're challenging each other on a level that if he's, you know, if I'm being masculine to him, he's going to be feminine to me, and he's going to be submissive to me, like, ew, you know what I mean? That would, like, give me the ick. Not even, like, ick, but, like, that would not work. Or if, you know, he all of a sudden starts being feminine with me, I don't have a choice but to be masculine, and I'm not trying to be that. That's what works, honestly. Traditional Gen Z packed this whole gender role, old school gender role, into a new thing and called it feminine energy, masculine energy. Literally traditional roles. The woman does woman stuff, the man does man stuff. This is the structure. We're Muslims, you know? Why am I trying to challenge my husband? And why would he challenge me? We meet in the middle. I am what I am and he is what he is, and we let that be. We just let each other be who we are. And that's also a huge other thing. We never tried to change each other. We always accept each other exactly how we are, but we also always try to elevate each other as well. Never like talking down to each other, nothing like that ever. Always like respect and like, hey, let's do this. Let's learn this together. Let's today watch this. Let's today read this. Let's learn this. Let's go do this. It's always super positive. It's always for the sake of elevating, for the sake of Allah, for the sake of our akhirah, for the sake of our benefit here and in the hereafter. So it's always, we're trying to be better, but it's never on the other person's expense. Marriage gets such a bad rep. Everything in marriage. This doesn't apply to Muslim couples because most of us, we didn't date before we got married with that person and stuff like that. We just like got straight to the marriage. But even that sometimes can fizzle out. It's something you have to be, working on. Find something that's, lights the spark for you guys. Be playful with each other. Don't be serious all the time. Have like fun with everything. And when it comes to intimacy, especially for us women, we can't just turn it on and off like that. Like most of the time, you need to flirt with your husband through the whole day, set that little spark and butterflies for yourself. An expectation, I guess, naturally have this like flirtatious bond where you want to be close to each other physically. You want to have that type of relationship when you see each other. And it's not just, okay, let's, you know what I mean? It has to be exciting. And this is the part that marriage gets a bad rep for. It's easy for everything to become routine. But that's why I'm saying, like, if you're in that rut, let the intimacy be something new again. Let it be that, text him throughout the day, text him cute little things or, exciting things about you two intimately and stuff like that. And I'm trying to put this like not in a vulgar way, but you guys know what I'm saying, right? Like text him throughout the day, be exciting and just be flirty. So when he comes home or if you work from home or whatever, when y'all see each other and you come together, it's going to be exciting. It's going to be, okay, so like, what was all that things you was talking on the DMs? What's up, And so that's one thing. This is the type of things that you guys ask me about. So I'm going to give you some tips. And I've had great success with I have some girls that I coach in different things in life. And sometimes it's also a lot of marriage stuff. And this is one thing that I always get so much success with. When they text their husbands throughout the day, this whole new spark and new excitement thing happens, like kind of like you're dating or like, I don't know. It just really, really works. So try that out. Or tell your husband what you want. Like tell him what you like. Be like, I'm into this. I'm into X, Y, and Z, do this to me, or I want to do this to you, or something like that. Just like be vocal. If you guys aren't really mashing in the bedroom, try to just tell him exactly what it is that you like and want. And let's see, what else? This is, I don't know, I'm scared to put this on YouTube, but this is for the girls. Like, I love you guys. I want you guys to be happy and have everything in a marriage. I want you guys to feel the best. I want you to feel like a princess every day. Like, you are a little princess, and your man needs to make you feel like that. If you're into like baking or cooking or DIYing stuff in the house or being creative or something in that way, incorporate your husband into that. Like, make something just for him that he likes, or, you know, make him a little gift box. I always make my husband gift boxes. I love doing that, and he gets so excited every time. And he says it's this, like, most exciting thing ever. Like, when I buy him stuff, he's, like, happy and thankful for that. But when I make something for him, it's the best. So, I don't know, like, Pinterest, like, husband box or boyfriend box or something like that, and it doesn't have to be his, you know, a special occasion, or like I was gonna say his birthday, but we're shying away from birthdays. It doesn't have to be like a special day or something like that. Wait, is this water in here? What else can you do? Make effort with yourself. Make effort with yourself. I'm not saying you can't be comfortable at home. Be comfortable, but do your hair, do your skincare, do your little makeup, put your little body splash on, you know, be sexy, especially if you're a hijabi and you're always covered at home, girly girl. Don't be that. Although, everyone who has, like, what was I gonna say, like, foreign grandmothers and mothers and stuff, y'all know about those, like, abaya type nightgowns, and they have, like, 8 or 9 kids each. Those nightgowns are good. You can wear those around the house, you know. I don't think anyone would ever complain about that. It doesn't have to be something tight and uncomfortable. You can wear those, like, nightgowns. Trust me, you can wear those. I mean, I've seen it. That's why, like, all our grandmothers have, like, 13 kids. Those nightgowns. Everyone knows which ones I'm talking about. The ones from back home. Those are good. Be soft. Be submissive. Don't be challenging him. Like, be a woman. Like, be yourself. Read more Quran. In your marriage, reading Quran is actually going to help you a lot. In life in general, but in a marriage as well. The days that I sit and read Quran, my husband is obsessed with me. I don't know. He's just obsessed with me. When I'm, like, doing something religious, he just gets so happy for me and so proud of me. And he's just like, yes, you know, that's my queen. She cares about her akhirah, you know, I don't know. For your own benefit and for the benefit of your marriage, I'm reading with the intention of that, gaining this blessing. Inshallah, you will get it. Fasting when you're married is good. That's really, really good. You have to ask your husband first, though. Be like, ayo, hubby, can I fast tomorrow? And he's going to be like, okay, cool. Hey, babe, let's fast tomorrow together. That's really exciting, you know? Like, that's something to do together. That's bonding. And you're getting good deeds. After you're done praying, sit, like, in each other's laps and do dhikr together with each other's fingers. Romantic, rewarding. Have fun and play. Try to find something fun to do. Like, we have a bunch of, like, those, like, card guessing games where you have to, like, explain something, like charades-ish. We have a ton of those types of games, or like Jenga/Tower. We just do a bunch of different types of games like that. We love to watch stuff together. He introduces me to a lot of, like, movies and stuff, and I do the same. Well, when it's me, it's always Twilight or Modern Family. It's nothing else ever. And he's really into that. He doesn't care about Twilight. He doesn't even like the movies. But for me, he sits there with me and watches all of the Twilight movies. He goes to the woods with me and pretends to be Edward. You know, he takes me to these cool places that look like Twilight and to these waterfalls. And, like, he makes an effort for me to be happy in the things that I like. And vice versa. I wake up at 4 a.m. to watch the MMA game with him, and we have snacks, and it's fun, and, you know, it's exciting, and we just want to make each other happy. Those are, like, some of my tips. And when you see somebody happy, make dua for them and ask Allah to give you more. This is the best, like, purest form of love that we can give as Muslims. Oh Allah, increase them and also give me. Ameen. That's like the best dua I always make. Like, if I feel like jealous of somebody, or if I feel like this person has something that I want, this is the dua that's my go-to. And it's the best thing, because when I make dua for them, the angels will make dua for me and reward, inshallah. So alhamdulillah. If you have any questions, if you have any like tips you want to put down there, you want to give us, put it in the comment section. I just want to just tell you guys, like, marriage should be exciting. It's not supposed to be like life ending and depressing and only sit home and, you know, cook and have babies. It's so much more than that, you know. And inshallah, our husbands will be obsessed with us and excited to do things that make us happy as well. Before you get to know somebody for marriage, just like talk about those things. This is important for me. Like, I want romance, I want flowers, I want surprises, I want gifts, I want, you know, take me out to dinner, take me out to the picnic, or let's do something fun together. I love nature. Surprise me with a trip, or like a camping, or a sleepover in the car. Something exciting that you like. Be straight up with what you want, and that's it. And do like Islamic things together. Pray your prayers together. Read Quran together. Fast together. Then cook together. Every single day should be like your little anniversary. Every single day should be, I'm excited to be with you. I choose you. Not, oh, I'm stuck with you. We're miserable. No, like, it shouldn't be like that. And I can say that because I've been on both sides of the spectrum. I've been in a miserable relationship that was like that, which was like the nightmare of nightmares. And I've been on this side as well, where alhamdulillah, 3 years in, every single day has been the biggest blessing yet. So yeah, don't let anyone scare you from marriage. Don't get scared or discouraged. Inshallah, get married for the sake of Allah. If you're in a haram relationship, break up with that person right now. Be like, ayo, I dump you. Or make it halal right now. Tomorrow, call my dad or my wali and let's make this official. Let's make it halal. If they don't, then don't ever talk to them again. For the sake of Allah. If you like this video, let me know in the comments, and share this video with somebody that you love, inshallah. And yeah, thank you for watching. Assalamu alaikum. Bye.
So remember to check out our description box for the links of our Patreon and how to join our family. Thank you so much for your support. We really appreciate you. Bye. Thank you guys so much for watching, and that was all we had for now. Let us know what more content you guys want down in the comment section, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to our channel if you already haven't. Love you guys so much. Thank you for your support. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.